Hi, just a little review and some thoughts on some MECHANIX gloves I've recently got. Now, if you've subscribed to my videos, you'll have seen in the past I've had some MECHANIX Fastfit, and they're absolutely fantastic. So I decided to get, well, the Fastfit I started wearing out and about in the winter months. I thought maybe there's something better than this. I became to trust MECHANIX, so I went for the original insulated glove, which I believe is it's insulated, obviously, but it's also got a waterproof liner, I believe. But basically, you know, great brand. I thought I'd give the insulated gloves a little go. And actually, unlike a lot of my reviews, which are just really initial thoughts, I've worn these for some little time now, out and about in the wet and the cold, and you know, I can give you maybe a bit more depth to my thoughts than I do in other videos. First of all, you know, they are very warm, and yet the sort of dexterity doesn't really suffer too much. What I would say in terms of dexterity is they're not as good as a Fastfit. And the Fastfit have got elasticated panels on the sides of the fingers, which make them fit very snugly. Obviously, these have insulation. They've got a sort of a very fine fleecy liner, which obviously also adds to the sort of reduction in dexterity. But I've been out fixing my fence after the winds, and yeah, these were pretty good. You can certainly operate a screwdriver, you can operate a spanner, a hammer, anything like that, but you know, fine stuff, you start to struggle. Unlike the Fastfit, which I'll show you in a second, they don't have an elasticated cuff, which I thought would be great, and they've actually got this Velcro enclosure with this sort of strengthening band here. It means it's sort of shorter on your wrist, it doesn't come out to here. And you know, it's a much nicer design in my opinion. However, what I've noticed, and it's quite a disappointment, is that this Velcro here it's got a very small hook with, you know, I don't know how to describe it, sort of not a very dense hook pattern. So it's quite easy if you've got your coat cuff there, it'll flip it up. And it's a bit frustrating, to be honest. You know, I've had some very strong Velcro in the past. Certainly, if you've ever worn boxing gloves, good boxing gloves, yeah, that's a sort of Velcro on the cuff of that, which is, you know, impossible to beat. The other thing which I found a bit frustrating about these is that the little finger on the right-hand glove is made funny. It's much shorter than the finger on the left-hand glove. In fact, it's a little bit too short, full stop. If I can try and show you the difference, if you look at the way they're finished, it ain't right. You know, it's just been kinked in. I've tried poking it in from the outside, you know, poking it out from the inside. It just doesn't quite work. Bit disappointed in terms of the quality control. So all in all, they're a good glove if you're going to be working in the cold. You know, I'm pretty happy with them. These gloves are around about £24–26. You know, I don't know how they compare to other brands, but the Fastfit, which I'll put on now, they're only £12–13 maybe, so half the price. And as I say, you know, these are not warm gloves, but they've got as good a fit and finish. There's these elasticated panels here, which allow the fingers to be a little bit more, you know, they form to your hand a bit better. Don't have the padding, so there's better dexterity. Little fingers are the right size. I prefer to have a Velcro enclosure, but these work fine. So I think, you know, if you want to be impressed by value in the MECHANIX range, I think Fastfit is the place to go. You know, these are great works gloves. You know, if you're working indoors, working in a garage, these are brilliant. If you really must work outside and you need MECHANIX brand, these are perfectly adequate, but just not obviously twice the value in my opinion. Yeah, it just doesn't quite do it for me. It's a little, not sure if I'm going to actually show that, but if you look at the little fingers, they ain't right. That shouldn't have gone out of the factory, it shouldn't have got to the retailer. But yeah, MECHANIX are a brand that I'm growing to trust. But as I say, I think I'll buy another pair of Fastfit, but not the Insulated. Okay, hope that's useful. Thank you very much. Bye.